Okay, so we had Belle's baby, Hero. We had Piper's baby, Forrest. And then my good friend from a town 20 miles away calls me, and she has a foal that is so contracted he can't stand and eat. And so she's like, will you meet me in at the vet clinic? And I'm like, yep, I'll be there. So we go into the vet clinic, and they give him meds that will help with relieving the, it's a hormone or it's a mineral or something. I can't even remember what it was. This is how much I rely on my vets. Like, I trust my vets wholeheartedly, that I don't feel like I need to go research what they're giving them, because I know that they are absolutely doing the best they can, and they are, I trust them 100%. So anyway, they give him the meds. They also give him plasma, and they wrap him. So she's out like 20 miles. She doesn't really have an indoor. This was, I believe, at the beginning of June or the end of May. It was getting pretty hot. I said, okay, just bring him to my place. I'm already out in the barn every 2 hours feeding Forrest. I can milk your mare, feed the baby, kind of help him get along, and hopefully the contraction will relieve itself. And I mean, he was contracted enough with my baby. I left him be. We didn't give him any meds, and he worked his way out. Forrest wasn't contracted, so them braces were different. But her baby was so contracted, they had to heat the PVC and like bend him, because they couldn't just lay him on there, because he was so contracted that you couldn't even straighten him out. So I'm milking the mare, feeding the baby every 2 hours, and then we go back in the next day to rewrap them, to reassess. They give him more of the drug that's supposed to help with the contractions, because one of them was getting better, but the other front leg was not, and he really wasn't getting up on his own. I had to help him, and we noticed that one of the legs was really knock-kneed, like bad. So we're like, well, as long as we're getting progression or plateau and not going backwards, we keep going, right? That's what we do. And so it was like, I think we made it through the weekend, and on Sunday he actually was getting up on his own. And then Monday we went back to the vet and we rewrapped him again, and we're able to gain on the contraction, like getting his legs a little straighter. It still wasn't great. And then he got diarrhea, because I'm going to tell you guys, this is how much colostrum matters. He couldn't get up to nurse to get the colostrum. We had to milk it out. She knew he didn't get colostrum that first, few hours or longer. And so we gave him plasma, but he got diarrhea just like all mine that didn't get colostrum. Like, that's how important it is. And so we give him plasma again, and we put him on drugs, and we put him on IV drugs, which you guys know, I already know how to clean the port, give the IVs, give the meds through the IV port. The vet's are like, you got this, you know how to do this. Yep. And so he got a little better. He still wasn't strong. He still wasn't getting up and nursing. He wouldn't get up and nurse. I would go in there and get him up. And then Mama got, on Wednesday, Mama got mastitis. Now, mind you, this mare has one bad eye, meaning she can't see out of it. She was raised not like my mares, where my mares, every inch of them, I can go and touch anywhere, and they trust me, they know me. This mare, her earlier life, before my friend got her, she lived out on a section, like 1,300 acres, had her foals out there. It was like big ranch, and so she wasn't used to a lot of human interaction. So you know, of course you milk them out the best you can, but she gets a little snarky. She gets mastitis. We start treating her for that, but then she gets nasty. Like, she wants to kick my head off. And like, she's aiming for me. So I call my friend. I'm like, hey, I need you to come in. We need to dorm her. I need help because I can't afford to get hurt because I have all my other babies. I have 2 mares still left to go. I have Forrest, who can't stand, who I have to do physical therapy with. I have Hero, who finally quit having diarrhea, you know. So she comes, and then, you know, that was Wednesday, and the baby he doesn't progress. Like, he's not getting up on his own. He's eating. He is eating. But by Wednesday, he didn't even have enough desire to get up. Like, I would get him up, but he had no desire to fight and get up, but he would eat. And so that was really hard because you have this baby who wants to eat. Thankfully, I have mare's milk, the powder, because Mama is not letting me milk her near enough to feed him because she wants to kick my head off. But here's the point where it gets hard. Wednesday night, he kind of crashes, meaning he can pick up his head and he wants to eat and he'll talk to you, but he can't pretty much do anything else. You can help, you can push him up, you can try to make him stand, you set him up so he's not getting pressure points on him, but he's not trying it. So Thursday rolls around, I call my friend, I'm like, hey, you need to come in. You know, at this point, Piper's full, had been nursing off of her. I could wait to
reported ahead on Kansas Turnpike.
I could
half a mile. You're still on the fastest route.
I didn't have to get up every 2 hours now, but I did because I have her baby in, but he's crashing. And like I said, my big thing is as long as they show progress or plateau. But when we regress and then we continue regressing, that's when we got to go, hey, quality of life, where are we going with this? We got to make hard decisions. So Thursday she comes in the afternoon, and I said, and I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but if this is going to happen, because she had said on Thursday, if he doesn't show any progress, I'm just going to put him down. I'm like, understood. Thursday comes around, and like, this baby is just barely picking up his head. Yes, he's talking to you, but he has nothing more for it. Like, he just there's nothing left. So Thursday, she makes the hard call. We take him in, we put him down. So that was at the end of May. And so Forrest is still demanding lots of attention. And then now we can move on. I'm not even going to get you into the other extra mare yet because she comes at a later time. We're going to jump on to Cho. Cho's registered name is Cutting for Keeps. And this is her second foal. Her first foal, let's just stop there. I'm going to give you Cho's story next, in the next episode.